A meta-analysis of 6 randomized control trials involving around 297, or exactly 297 people, examined the effects of exercise plus a placebo, or exercise plus chondroitin and glucosamine on knee stiffness and pain in people with osteoarthritis, knee osteoarthritis. Did the glucosamine and chondroitin make a difference? Or is it all the exercise that's providing the benefit of relieving joint pain and improving joint mobility in people with OA? Long story short, it was just the exercise here. There was no difference between the placebo or people that had the chondroitin and the glucosamine. Now they had 1.5 grams of glucosamine. They had 1,200 milligrams of chondroitin. Those are standard pinpoint top-of-the-table dosages for joint health, right? Now, they aren't necessarily bad, but they didn't make any difference. So if somebody already has arthritis of the knee, we know top thing is movement, low-impact exercise, right? Get walking, move around, low-impact stuff. Walking especially is fantastic. And I'm going to share a personal anecdote with you guys that made me want to do this topic today. After seeing the recent research too, in a minute here. But we have to know that exercise is top. So when it comes to supplementation, we have 3 that are recommended for osteoarthritis that actually can help to improve joint mobility and reduce joint pain, especially in knee osteoarthritis. At least a lot of the studies are done on people with knee osteoarthritis. Curcumin, fish oil, type 2 collagen, right? Unddenatured. You want the dosages? Hit me up. Well, unddenatured type 2 collagen is 40 milligrams. Curcumin is 500 milligrams 3 times a day with 20 milligrams of piperine 3 times a day. Fish oil is 3 grams of combined EPA and DHA a day. There you go. That's it. So if you can rewind it. But, make sure the curcumin is standardized to 95% curcuminoids. Talk about this all the time. But what's really important with OA, again, is walking. And the anecdote that I wanted to share with you, I was talking to somebody the other day who, they're 88 years old, right? They've had arthritis for a long time. And their daughter gave them Super U, right? So, we know Super U gives you smooth energy and mental clarity and focus and, all sorts of good stuff. Supports brain health, brain cell communication, reduce inflammation in your body, whatever, right? This isn't about Super U. But it's interesting because her daughter gave her Super U, right? Somebody who's 88. And she was rather lethargic before this, apparently. Wouldn't move around all too much. Maybe go for a walk here and there. Started taking Super U, started walking for an hour every morning. It doesn't have to be Super U. It could be coffee, anything. Just get yourself to walk. However you get to that point, that's the important part. It's not the Super U curing arthritis or anything, by any means. But was walking for an hour in the morning, and after weeks to months, had no pain left. Her joints were aching before, wrists and knees and hips, everything. No more, not at all. And she said thank you, but I really said thank you for walking. Thank you for walking. That's what it took. It took pumping blood into those joints to preserve their function and to reduce pain. Exercise reduces pain to an equal or greater degree than ibuprofen in osteoarthritis. That has been well proven. We've talked about that trial where they exercised for a month. We took ibuprofen for a month, the exercise group. Had greater reductions in pain. So, we talk about OA a decent bit on here. Well, relative to chiropractic, of course, but also really to almost everybody as they age, right? What happens is wear and tear over time. We lose that space between our joints that's filled with that nice cushiony cartilage. It gets smaller and smaller over time. And it's our job to keep moving and keep blood flow and delivery of oxygen and nutrients to those joints. Marathon runners have half the rate of knee arthritis as non-runners, right? So it's not that you worry about overdoing it with the joints in terms of movement. You worry about underdoing it. That's our message to you today, while being safe, of course. And, yeah. How you guys doing? Mr. Ken Danger, how you doing? What's up, my man? How you doing, brother? Thanks for hopping on. We also have to give another shout out, glad you reminded me, to Chip Holschlag. Happy birthday, Chip. You handsome bastard. I hope you had a great day, man. This one's absolutely for you. You're a stand-up guy. You got me into intermittent fasting a long time ago. Those of you who've seen When Wellness, I'm a big proponent of that, at least for myself. You do whatever works for you. Frequent eating can be great too. Just being healthy is great. You don't have to do any of it. But you know, that had a big impact on my life, man. You know, and I think of you. I think of great times in Iowa, brotherhood. You know, we'll have for life. And so this has been a new theme here at When Wellness. Happy birthday to you. Can't say nobody sang to you after this. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Good thing there's no more patients in here. Chip, Holtzschlag, they'd all leave. Happy birthday to you. And many more. Happy birthday. That's what happens now. When Wellness, new thing. Get a happy birthday sing sesh. So, sorry you had to sit through that. But it's your birthday, so, you know, enjoy. Yeah. Whether you're laughing at it or happy about it. I'm always getting hype, man. OJ, big guy. What up, Jeff? How you doing, brother? Happy Friday. This is what I'm doing on Friday. Joey, what's up, stud? Love you, man, every time. JP Fitzu, Stefan Appleblue, and Brandon Malone, 2 OGs up in here that we've been seeing for a while. When I see you, it makes me smile. Judith, Rhonda, what's up? How you doing? Meg, and Nello Perez, first one of the day. Thank you for hopping on. Thank you for the support. First one, little golf clap to you. As for now, that's all we got for you folks. We'll see you tomorrow, baby. Not sure where, not sure when, but we'll see you then. Probably from here at When Wellness Chiropractic Office, but wherever it is, we're excited to share some great information with you that can improve your health or motivate you or a combination of the two. Thanks a lot. Have a great one.